Have you guys ever seen this
What's going on? What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to my YouTube channel. We back. Let's get it. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe.
commercial? This was a commercial that they sneaked in. I believe it was in the Super Bowl, y'all. Y'all seen this? It's a secret getaway island just for celebrities or celebrities that have
Have you
been,
guys seen this
you
one or
know,
what?
unalived, quote unquote, y'all. Look at this. Look at that. And they ring the bell because they see a ship coming, and they all start going into their hiding places. That's crazy, y'all. Remember, you guys, when Shakespeare said the world is just a stage, and every man and woman playing their character, their role.
I think so
I don't
too.
know what they said, but yeah, look at that, y'all.
Like I said before, guys, this is like the Truman Show we're living
Yeah, okay. We already know there's too many stories out there, there's too many videos, too many theories, too many conspiracies in relation to celebrities being alive and there and them being in multiple places, even at their quote unquote deaths and whatnot, because we hear that they're clones or NPCs, all the above, you guys. But we cannot deny that a lot of these celebrities look like one another, like they like literally carbon copies of one another.
in.
So
Yep.
you know what they say. But this video is strictly for entertainment purposes only. Were you guys aware of that video? Were you guys aware of that commercial? I felt that commercial has snuck in and not too many people are aware of it. But let me know what you guys think about this video. Like, comment, and share for more videos like this. Thank you for tuning to my frequency. Let's get this shift. Peace in.
I haven't seen that one before, but I only see it on YouTube. Comment down
Yo,
below.
what the?
A cry for help. TikTok user Ali McDaniel from Raleigh, North Carolina says that he just returned from a fishing trip when he heard something odd coming from a nearby public toilet, perhaps the sound of a screeching animal. He pulls out his phone and moves closer to film the odd sound. But it turns out it's not the sound of an animal at all.
Yo, what the? What the?
Nobody in there. No, there has to be somebody
Bro,
in there.
there's
Pretty much he's
nobody in
being
here.
murdered.
Yo!
A woman can be heard screaming desperately for help from inside the public restroom. But when Ali goes inside and checks, he soon realizes that there's no one there. Shocked by the experience, he posts his video to TikTok, and many concerned viewers believe that he might have caught a spirit, or possibly even a skinwalker. But what do you think?
Yo, what the?
Sound like somebody needed help for real. And then when he went in there, nobody's there. Crazy.
Hi guys, so I have this weird being,
But what we got here?
and I
UFO?
have Mikey. It was this
Make
rainbow
sure you like, comment, and
fossil
subscribe, guys.
way over on another hill, and I'm not sure what this beam is, but it is coming from up here somewhere, up in this cloud. Can you see the beam? Isn't that strange? Look at that. And I keep seeing these flickers of, I don't know what they are, like little things going up and down them. I just saw one just before I turned on my camera. This bright flicker of light went up alongside of the beam.
fucked up. Timmy, you ain't fucked up. But that shit's getting all but close to the moon. You see it?
Yeah, I see it.
What is that blue thing in the air?
Our fuck is fucked up. Our government is fucked up.
See, it's not a star because it's a
Why?
star on the
Bam.
left side beside the moon.
What did it just hit?
Look at it. Look at the fucking smoke ring. Are you fucking shitting me? I'm a drunk ass redneck. Videoing some fucking shit. Like, what in the fuck is that?
Did I ever tell you the Wally theory?
Nah.
Wally doomed everybody
Yeah, exactly.
in the future. Wally giving the plant to the other robot.
What?
You know what that was symbolism for?
We killed off all the humans?
No, that was actually symbolism for the devil tempting Eve with the apple.
Whoa.
So what's the name of the robot Wally gave the plant? Eve.
Whoa, I didn't bet
And
that.
what is that land supposed to be? It's like, you know, the forbidden place, right? Since Eve sinned, it pretty much doomed the rest of humanity because now they have the first sin, right? Because he got everyone to come back down to earth when it wasn't actually supposed to be inhabitable and everyone died, bringing all of those people, that was a representation of dooming mankind.
True.
Because now they're coming down to where it's uninhabitable and they're not supposed to be there. Since all of those people are like fat, uninhabitable, and they can't live anymore, theory goes that eventually they just took their consciousness and put it into technology. So they became themselves like Eves and robots or whatever because they can't live physically as that. And where did that lead up to? This is where it gets even crazier.
Yo, that's what they're trying to do right now as we speak. It's funny how they put all these stuff into movies. Little kid movies too, and they have no idea.
Whatever the Egyptians were doing, I think they were the most advanced civilization that ever existed. I don't think we could do what they did. The precision in which they built it, I really don't think we can do that. Just the symmetry of the faces of the statues is unparalleled, and they're immense. These are monstrously huge, perfectly symmetrical faces.
Right.
Their temples are insanely intricate.
They were incredibly advanced.
Incredibly advanced.
With math, with science, with technology.
Certainly with geometry. 20-ton gigantic stone blocks that were taken from a mountain 500 miles away. And no one has any idea how the fuck they got them.
Nobody has any clue.
No guesses.
Right.
There's some guesses about, oh, maybe the river system was different back then. Whatever. How are you getting that 50-ton chunk of granite out of a fucking mountain and moving it down, even with modern equipment? How are you getting it over the mountain?
Anyone else besides me find this a little weird? All of the stuff that they are telling us to do when it comes to this eclipse. What do they know that we don't know? They're telling us to get groceries. They're telling us to stock up on essentials. They're telling us to have cash on hand just in case. So what exactly do they know that we don't know? That first photo that you seen was a news station in Arkansas. This one that you're seeing on screen is from a place in Ohio. So what exactly do they know is coming? What are they not telling us?
They're trying to black out that sun.
This is some strange stuff indeed. You tell me what you think about all of this. They're even saying possible gas shortages. Very strange stuff is happening. Some strange things are definitely ahead.
Really fishy.
Be ready and be prepared because you never know what's coming next.
Guys, be prepared, guys. 2024.
Jeffrey Epstein of the music and entertainment industry. The new lawsuit that just dropped against Diddy is massive, and it has photos, it has videos, it names names, and there's so much here that it's never gonna fit into a single video. So I'm gonna do a quick overview in this video, and then I'm gonna do a couple of parts breaking down all the different aspects of what's come out so far. We're talking crime scenes, we're talking photo evidence of celebrities like Cuba Gooding Jr., we're talking record label executives, we're talking hidden cameras in every room of the house, getting recordings of celebrities, executives, politicians at parties with celebrities and underage girls, with drinks being spiked, with drugs. This goes all the way back to the murder of Tupac and Biggie. We're talking about the entire rap and hip hop industry and the whole music industry at large. But to be clear, this is just opinions and speculation. These are not statements of fact. When I show sources in the background, like the court case, you should take those for just what they are. I'm not saying that all of this is necessarily real. So what's happened just now is that this man, Rodney Jones, who is a music producer that worked with Sean Combs, who is Diddy, he just filed this lawsuit. And he didn't just file it against Diddy, he filed against the executives at all of the companies associated and against the companies like Universal Music Group. His lawyers claim that he has secured hundreds of hours of footage and audio recordings of Diddy and his staff and his guests engaging in serious illegal activity. It's illegal for lawyers to make these claims if they don't have reasonable belief that this evidence is legitimate and exists. They could get disbarred for making these claims if they're not true. And some of that evidence is present in this lawsuit, like when Diddy allegedly shot a man. And then the LAPD saw that room in the photo, the bathroom with all that blood, and were on the scene for hours and no arrests were made. They went with the explanation that Diddy told his staff to give, which was it was a drive-by shooting. Diddy made it clear that his head of security, Fahim Muhammad, had the power to make people and problems disappear. This guy. And all of Diddy's staff were instructed to contact Mr. Muhammad if they were ever pulled over by the police in Miami or California. Diddy often bragged about having law enforcement under control. Although the deeper you look, the more it looks like people above him and above law enforcement had him under control. We'll go more into these cases in the detailed videos, but now the bigger picture. See, Diddy has been one of the most powerful people in the rap industry ever since the 90s when he founded Bad Boy Records. And he was only 24 when he founded it. He started his career as a non-paid intern at A&R until he was then fired in 1993 when he was 24 and founded his own label, Bad Boy Records, later that year. So how does a 24-year-old found a massive record label on his own? Well, when you dig further, you realize it wasn't on his own. It was with the help of Clive Davis, his mentor. And the further into it all you dig, you realize that Clive Davis came out as gay later on, and there's a lot of rumors that him and Diddy were in a relationship throughout this time. This is going to come up over and over and over, just by chance. Clive Davis has been running significant portions of the music industry since our parents were kids listening to music. Responsible for artists like Aretha Franklin, Alicia Keys, The Grateful Dead, then later Usher, Outkast, Pink. But back in the 60s and 70s, like Janis Joplin, Santana, Aerosmith, Pink Floyd, like, come on, read it. Jones specifically claims that they were trying to groom him to do gay stuff, which has long been the talk of the town in the rap industry by people that aren't with it. Diddy allegedly showed him a tape from a secret recording that he just happened to have of Jones's idol having gay sex with some white guy. And then Diddy apparently told Jones that he had engaged in gay sex with this redacted rapper and that redacted rapper and his idol, Stevie J. And apparently he also promised to make sure that Jones would win Producer of the Year at the Grammys if he did gay stuff on camera. Although, to be clear, he wasn't explicitly saying on camera, but Mr. Jones discovered that Diddy had hidden cameras in every room of his home. I'm going to guess that Diddy didn't learn how to wire a whole house with cameras on his own. Kanye has accused Diddy of being a Fed many times. Diddy's also been accused of ordering the hit on Tupac many times. And when Diddy was asked about this on a podcast, this was his response.
We don't talk about things that are nonsense. We don't even entertain nonsense, my brother. So we're not even going to go there with all due respect, but I appreciate you as a journalist asking.
When you start digging into allegations of the CIA, the FBI, the Mossad having tentacles in the music industry, you wind up at total rumors like this. Former CIA agent admits agency created gangster rap to fill private prisons by glamorizing criminality. Claims like famous hip-hop lyrics of the legendary hip-hop outfit NWA were even scripted by a team of psychologists and war propagandists inside the CIA, according to this former agent. Obviously, these are just totally rumors and conspiracy theories, no truth to this whatsoever. But it leads you to people like Leor Cohen, who might be the most influential person in the last 100 years of music.
Yep,
because he ran Def Jam and made Jay-Z who he is, including Redman, Method Man, DMX, Ja Rule, Ludacris. But it doesn't stop with rap music. We got Bon Jovi, Mariah Carey, Shania Twain, Elvis Costello, Ashanti, Nickelback, Slipknot, Sum 41, The Killers, Slayer. But then we've also got his protege, Julie Greenwald, that got elevated through this merger that he brokered and managed the Black Keys, Bruno Mars, Death Cab for Cutie, Jason Mraz, Kid Rock, Lupe Fiasco, Wiz Khalifa. That would be this Julie Greenwald. And then we've got Lucian Grange, the CEO of Universal Music Group. He's the one that is directly implicated and named in this lawsuit. It is alleged that he attended these parties with underage girls and with sex workers, and he knew that they were spiking drinks, etc., etc. But when you're talking about Diddy, you got to also talk about Justin Bieber, who was managed by Scooter Braun, along with Kanye West, Ariana Grande, Demi Lovato, etc. Scooter Braun is a really big player in the modern music industry. We also got Psy, Carly Rae Morris, Martin Garrix, Kanye West, Black Eyed Peas, David Guetta, Lil Dicky. So you might not remember, but back in the 90s, Tupac and Biggie were both coming up, and they were both talking about leaving their records that we've shown the people involved in those records already and starting their own. And Tupac was starting to speak out a little bit maybe about the nature of the industry. Diddy was close in the middle of that, and there's a lot of rumors that he ordered the hit on Tupac. Diddy sort of rose to power on the power vacuum of Tupac and Biggie both leaving the scene. And he has been manipulating and running a huge portion of the industry from the inside ever since. And this court case directly alleges with lots of evidence that he has been running a sexual blackmail scheme that entire time, promoting artists that would engage in the sexual blackmail scheme and then do their bidding there, because there's not just him acting alone, and pushing out, ostracizing, blacklisting, attacking artists that wouldn't. So maybe you should go back and listen to some of Kanye's interviews and see if he sounds quite so crazy after all.
I believe everything he's saying. You know what? I don't buy no more Ciroc no more. No more. I threw all of that out. No, I'm not supporting that guy no more. So word up.
Stop. You're not going to want to miss this. Gang, have you heard about this man being boarded inside of his own home? Look at this. This man been boarded up. 73 years old. That's boarded inside of his own home.
Rudolph.
Are we seeing this?
They broke the handle off the door, and you stuck up in there. Alright, hold on, man. We finna make it happen.
Broke the handle up off the door.
They boarded him inside his own house.
Dang, like, ain't no way they just boarded this man up in his own house. A 73-year-old man. And then he said that they broke the handle. And that really has you wondering, like, who is the person that boarded it up? And then if he old, it has you thinking, like, did they try to cook, bro? Yeah, it really ain't no way that they really boarding people up in their own homes. Y'all let me know y'all thoughts on why or who boarded
comment
this
down
man
below
up
what you guys
inside
think
his
about
own
this
home
one.
in the comments. Like or follow for more wisdom and stay tuned. Follow me on YouTube if y'all want the exclusive content.
Follow this guy too, man. He's a good guy, man.
So I've been doing some trapping in my basement, and I keep catching these things. Can anybody tell me what it is?
Guys, look, take a good look. Take a good look. This ain't fake. This ain't fake.